And we're back with what will probably be the last episode for today of Forgotten City. We just talked to Dickhead over here. Now I guess we're gonna explore and see if we can get any dirt on him. Doesn't look like there's anything there.
Still here?
Nothing there. Who is? How do we talk to them? Okay. Nothing there. Ooh.
Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally get out before I have Domitius bash your skull in, fool.
How do I even get out, though? Like, even if I wanted to, I don't know how I get out of here. Oh. I guess that works. Well then, can I go into the top end? Who's here? Who's that?
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Claudia.
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me? My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much. An intriguing proposition. Go on. Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that? You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me? To withdraw. Listen, I may not be Penelope to his Ulysses, but to ruin his plans to become a magistrate? You must think me quite mad. I've heard enough. Domitius!
Oh.
Do I need to...
Well, that didn't work. How long ago was that? So, I mean, that's the beginning of the episode, right? Whatever.
Still here?
Whatever. At least now I know what I'm doing, though.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel very honored to have been elected your magistrate.
Okay, let's make a backup save in front of the door.
I'm not supposed to be a... My... No, but... Oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me. I want you to bring me some wine. Just one small urn should do it. Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out? Let me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about freedom, but what he doesn't tell you is that he means freedom for men. After all I've done for him, counseling him through his entire election campaign, he had the audacity to lock me in here. He said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of a lady, let alone the wife of a magistrate. I'll show him unbecoming. Tonight, at his victory party, I'm going to get good and merry, and if he tries to discipline me again, I'll threaten to expose his true identity in front of everyone. I am so looking forward to it. You mean, aside from the fact that I'm locked in this room, and Domitius is right outside because there's barely any left. So...
Oh, we already have it?
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Okay.
Now, perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is. What? He's... Oh no. That's... quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know. What? No. You tricked me, you mendacious little stirkers. It was a lie of a mission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. May Jupiter cut you down. I curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths. This is outrageous.
Okay, so let's go and make a backup save.
Do I need to call Domitius?
Okay.
Still here? You again. What is it now? Are you insane? You... Why? I... So... It finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... What? One of Nero's assassins? So... You're not going to kill me? Oh, so much work and money. Oh, well, if I do it, you'd let me live? Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage. There, you got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
Alright. Well...
Domitius, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
I've made a decision to release Julia and Ulpius and withdraw from the election. I want you to go and inform Equitia.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I've just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money, wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
Okay. Well, either way, so we can get Galerius to help us now, right? What else is there? Oh, and now we talk to him, right?
I hope you have a good reason for... Ah, you've returned. Do you have any new... Of course. Yes? Why do you say that? What? Well, I can't be seen. You'd better not... Good.
Wait, so...
I think it's...
Alright, fine. I guess not. So where's Galerius, though? Is he down here?
I have nothing to say to you.
Greetings and salutations. Greetings, I'm Jordan. My friend. Send. Nothing. I hope.
I don't know what to do, then.
Oi! How did you get in there, you... What now? What?
Still here?
Oh, now we can talk to him.
Leave me be.
Oh. I love nothing. I don't know what to do then. So these are all the ones that are complete.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Do I need to reset the day? I feel like that might be how I have to approach this at this point. Yeah, because should I check again? There it is.
Salve again, my Sisyphean. No. He did? Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then. I'll let Equitia know I'll be running. All right, friend.
Wait, so now what though?
Are they? Ah, ask them. Good. You mean perhaps?
What now? I'm not going. Whatever.
Okay. Wait, women can't vote, right?
You look well, my son. Galerian. Did you know? But of course, my... And I...
Salve.
Where's he at?
Salve. Ah, I hear. Well, Cynthia seems to know what he's doing. Nobody's broken the golden. All right. Nice.
I don't know what else to do. Do you just find the priest and make her do the thing? Do the election? Maybe we can talk to her again? Is there anything new here?
What? Our priestess, Equitia, once told me it's the god's way of creating a city without sin. But if that's the case, then whichever god is responsible for it didn't think it through. I mean, all it really does is make bad people better at hiding their sins, and good people too frightened to stand up for themselves. I've seen Malleolus, Claudia, and Domitius make grown men cry. Romans, they've never physically hurt anyone, They've got people running scared because everyone knows Malleolus is the favorite to win today's election. I doubt it. I mean, the election is today,
I
and
will
you've only
understand
just
that.
arrived. I just don't think there's enough time for you to do anything. I suppose we will. All right.
Feeling that
What's there to do? Who else is voting?
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Are they?
Oh, there he is. On the wall.
Wonder how much one of these... Hello there, friend. May I... Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little... confused? Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic. Sentius, I suppose. Stability is always good for business. Yeah? And what's he gonna do for me? He's nothing. Certainly, for a few thousand denarii. Nothing illegal about it? Well, that's a shame. Come back if you change your mind. Sent is... Yeah? Nothing illegal about it?
Yeah.
Very...
Hello? Hello? You're going? Oh. You're me.
Oh, fuck. I didn't do that. Shit. I don't think I've ever walked in here. Yeah, there's nothing here anyway. Should I just reset? I feel like I've kind of locked myself out of a whole bunch of things at this point.
Oh, and there's a... How dare you? It is... And...
Oh, so you can't just randomly go back, give the fuck up. Who's that?
Salve again, my sister. Oh, and I'm in the running for magistrate. Feeling kind of nervous. but I'm hoping it'll all be worth it when I order Dooley's release. I just hope I'll have the votes I need. Now, what's on your mind? All right.
What was
Hey,
this?
you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal. What any sane person would have done. Well.
Okay. Fuck. Oh, is this the upper cistern now? Fuck. No! Fuck. I had it. Fuck, I pushed on the button again, but... Alright. Got it right, though. What is this?
You? Who are you?
Oh,
Did
this
he
is
send you?
the daughter.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back. I'm Scintilla. I found a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key. Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him. I don't know.
He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either. Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key. I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the Golden Rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together. There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say? There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never. Oh, thank you. Now follow. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Okay.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she? So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really, if you'd just done what you were supposed to. You'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al. Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Just the 4? Not many. But don't worry, I'm sure there'll be another useful idiot who comes along after you're dead. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it? Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself? Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this. But where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust. Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow? Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
So is this the end?
The many shall suffer.
I have his
for the
key.
sins
I
of
can
the
open
one.
the gate. Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
So this was the end of the game?
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fray. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al. Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light. What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand. I'm sorry, come again? Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing, but I don't understand how I could have written it. I'm not following. So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this. I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in. Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it. I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple. You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
So is this the end? So I'm a bit confused though. Like, I know there's multiple endings, and like, I don't know if I'm gonna be going for all those endings. Yeah, this must be the end then.
You're back! But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al? Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions. You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time. That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead. Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know? As you wish. You were murdered. You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth.
Shocker.
You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Kaelin's Opal by some. And so it was my duty to bring you here. Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferrymen for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here. That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course. I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Cynthia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Okay.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story.
In like the
but
2 seconds that we
first,
talked to her, yeah, sure.
you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
So is this the true ending? Like, is this the... Because I know one of the endings is called the cameo. No, the one that got away. Damn it. This is ending 2. Okay. I don't know, so I'm debating over if I want to play it again. I don't really, if I'm being honest. Like, I really enjoyed it, but I'm also, like, not super, like, oh, I need to do more. Wow, so it just puts me back here. So would I have to do a new game? Either way, I think I got, like, I don't think I'm going to do a full-blown video on this. Like, even though I enjoyed it quite a bit, I just don't feel like I have, like, probably enough to say. Because, like, it is a good game. It's a really great game, but I don't think it's, like, anything, like, super innovative at the end of the day. Like, it's not so plot-heavy. To where I feel like I can do like a full-blown video about it. Like if I were to do a video on it, like it would probably be like a sub 10-minute video. Like there are good things to talk about, but it's like at the same time it's like I could just say those things in my 2021 year in gaming, which is probably what I'll do. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a full-blown video on this, but again, I did really enjoy it though, and this is a great game. So let's see. So I guess before we... so I think I'm going to call it here. I think what I might do is watch the other endings. But, yeah, so it's like, where would this land? I mean, it's better than 12 minutes for me. It's better than Takes Two. It's probably better than Persona 5 Strikers. Probably better than Guardians of the Galaxy. I think when we get to Kenna, it's kind of where it's like... I don't know. I think that's probably where I'll land. It's probably number 5. Again, really good game though. So next, that'll be it for today. Next time I record, which will probably be possibly tomorrow morning, but if not, then tomorrow night. By the way, whenever that is, I will go ahead and start a new game, which I still have not decided exactly what that will be. Like I did want to play Tales of Arise, but I also kind of want to play like Resident Evil Village and Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. Some of these other like shorter games before I get into like the big longer ones. Like Tales of Arise and World Ends With You and Far Cry 6 and like Psychonauts kind of including that because I need to play Psychonauts 1 beforehand also and Little Nightmares 1 and 2. So we might go for Ratchet and Clank. We'll see though. But yeah, that is it for the video for this stream series. Thank you for watching. Or stream series for whatever. You get the point. Thank you for watching.